Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dan in Korea, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Danny and I make contents in English about my life and a lot of other stuff. Before I start, I just want to say thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers. Wow. So I came back with another fun subject to talk about, and I got this idea from some of the comments I was reading under viral videos. I wanted to take kind of like a fun and light approach to it. So today's subject is type of foreigners that Korean people like. Before I start, I'm just gonna make something really clear. I'm not gonna talk about any like physical aspects. I'm only gonna talk about attitudes and behaviors, because I know the moment I talk about physical features or appearances, it's going to be a fight in the comments, and I don't want that to happen. Like I always say, this is a very subjective opinion, but I think it's somewhat true, so just enjoy the video. The first one, I think you might be able to guess. Number one, people who can eat well. Yes, eat well. Like me. I think this might be the same across different cultures, but parents would love their children who eat well, or their friends who eat well. They prepare a nice meal. If they finish everything, if they're really enjoying it, there's nothing more that makes them happier. Like grandparents also. Especially when people appreciate the food that is prepared. Like even if they take you out for a meal, if they're really enjoying the meal, that can win Korean people's heart. I don't know why Korean people are very, very, very focused on food. When we want to catch up with someone, we instantly think about what to eat. So, a little tip, food can win people's heart, and that's why I love food. Number two is actually related to the first one. Foreigners who like Korean food like kimchi or something traditional. I think as a Korean, we always think certain food might not be like so appealing to people from other countries. Like kimchi can be a very strong taste. When I was young, I didn't like the fermented kimchi. Now I enjoy it, but even some Koreans don't like certain Korean food. Something could have a really distinct, strong smell, like 청국장. I think when you're not used to certain ingredients or certain type of cooking because you're from another country, it could be hard for you to eat it. But when Koreans see other foreigners enjoying like kimchi, I can't live without kimchi, or something like really traditional like 청국장 that could actually be a bit strong for Koreans to eat, they will be like, oh my god, that is so cute. Oh my god, thank you so much. That will really, really, really make them impressed. It doesn't mean you have to force yourself to like something that you don't like, because it's natural for you to not like certain food, but you can always try to find the ones you like. Number three, people who respect Korean culture or tradition. Not these days, but in the past I've been seeing some controversies over people wearing traditional outfits of other countries. But in Korea, when Koreans see foreigners trying out our traditional outfit, hanbok, we actually really like it. We appreciate it. If it's worn in the right way, if, I don't know, they like rip it off or like do something crazy with it, of course no one's gonna be happy with that. But if it's worn in the right way, we actually really like it. We're kind of touched and impressed that other people enjoy our tradition. There are many places in Korea that you can try this, and I would say go for it. Also learning like simple words. For example, instead of saying Happy New Year in English, the term is 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Just by saying this one phrase, it would actually make Koreans really impressed, and they'll be like, oh my god, you're so good at Korean. Oh my god, thank you so much. Where do you learn that? I think before you travel to a new country, it's always nice to learn a few words, especially if it's related to the culture or tradition. I think it's a big plus. Number four, people who respect the elders. This is probably the same everywhere, but also in Korea, respecting the elders is a big thing. So we have different form of languages, different way of doing gestures. For example, when we say hello, we don't say like hi to someone we meet for the first time, or at a business meeting, we go like 안녕하세요. When you're getting a drink from an elder, you have to use two hands in Korea. Even when you pour, so you pour like this or you receive the glass like this. I think just doing like this, like naturally, would really impress Korean people. So learning these simple gestures to respect elders would really impress Korean people. Number five, people who are neat. I don't want to talk about like physical appearances or anything related to that. What I mean here is someone who manages themselves well. For example, cutting their fingernails, having clean hands, or clean hair. I think a lot of times these kind of things can impress other people, not just in Korea, like everywhere. My mom would always say, don't wear clothes with stains. And yes, I'm very clumsy. I don't know if you can tell. I always like drop food on my clothes. Things like this. This one is actually funny. Number 6, people who cheer for Korea during a sports match. I find this funny. Some people who live in Korea for a long time, they're very Koreanized. Sometimes they feel like when Korea wins, they win. It's like their own country. And I think this is really cute and nice. I saw a few cases when people from other countries cheering for Korea during a match, and this would go viral. People in the comments would be like that's a Korean right there. I mean, it might be tricky if it's Korea versus your own country, so that part might be a bit tricky. But if it's like Korea versus another country and you're cheering for Korea, like wow, you're screaming, people would find it really cute. Number 7, using Korean slangs. I'm not talking about the bad words. I mean, those could actually impress people, but I'm talking about, you know, like the trendy ones. Oh my god, I don't know the trendy Korean words. I'm an ajashi. But anyway, for example, 얼주가, which means 얼어 죽어도 ice americano. It translates to even if we freeze to death, we'll have ice americano. These kind of words we would never imagine a foreigner to use. Let's say we're taking coffee orders like who wants to drink what, and then you say ice americano 얼주가. They'll be like, oh my god, that's so cute, that's so funny. You know, it's just funny and cute to use those like little words that people don't expect you to use. The good words, not the C. Number 8, someone who stands up for Koreans when they're getting hated. This was actually really funny because it was under I don't know what kind of video it was. I think it was related to history or something. And there was a comment from someone who wasn't Korean explaining like the history of Korea and the reasons and, you know, defending Korea basically. And people were commenting like, you're our bro now. So that was actually funny. Number 9, someone who takes good pictures. I really have to say this, but Koreans are actually good at taking pictures. If I travel and I ask a Korean to take a picture for me because I'm traveling alone, I can kind of guarantee that I will have a good shot. They would be like, you know, stand back, yeah. Let me try to make you look tall, let me try to make you look blah blah blah. So there are a few easy tricks. I'll make a video about this next time. For example, the easiest tip would be when you're taking a full shot, always leave some head space and no space on the bottom. So your feet is on the bottom of the screen, but above your head there should be some space, and this makes you look taller. And if you do this, Korean people will love you. Never take it from like top to down. It should always be kind of like this angle. Really important tip. Number 10, last but not least, someone who knows old Korean music. When I mean old, I mean like my parents' generation. Songs that even I don't know. And if you know some of them, that will be really funny and cute. They will be like, how do you know this song? If you know like how to sing just even a verse of it, 10 seconds of it, that will be really cute and impressive. Anyway, today I just made a fun and light video about 10 types of foreigners that Korean people would like. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any other ideas or subjects that you want me to talk about, please leave it in the comments, and please don't fight people. Let's all spread love, not hate. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good!